Do you have a decision-making blind spot? As I watched the first of the Chilean miners being winched to safety on the news last night, it struck me that history has been created today. I have to confess I'm not a big fan of any kind of confined space, and I can't imagine what it has been like for those guys. The idea of caving or potholing makes me feel quite uncomfortable, particularly since she who must regularly reminds me that I'm no racing snake for such activities, usually whilst I'm tucking into a substantial Sunday roast. So once the paparazzi frenzy has died down a little, and these miners have been able to spend time with their families, they're apparently going to be medically checked out by above-ground psychologists and behavioral scientists. Why? The unique and unfortunate situation that these people have had to endure have created a perfect environment to provide better understanding on how teams function under life-threatening situations, how people deal with isolation, uncertainty, problem-solving, and choices under pressure. Now, of course, not all of those things they're going to study are relevant in what we do in our online selling, but some aspects are, particularly the decision-making process. After all, there's usually a right choice that we'd prefer visitors or readers to make, and we'll do much better if we know what will cause them to choose as we want them to. One specific example that comes to mind was in an article that I read in an in-flight magazine recently on the way back from Scotland. Psychologists have known for some time that human beings appear to have blind spots in decision-making. And oddly, if we introduce another similar product that is ridiculously cheap, sales of the reasonably priced items soar even more as people shun the cheap option on the unproven basis that you only get what you pay for. I say unproven simply because many of us believe it about all markets, because we are certain we have seen evidence of it.